Voyeurism legislation, dubbed as the Upskirting Bill, has passed through the British House of Lords. It passed into law, passed into law, it would see the criminalisation of people who take photos underneath a person's clothes without consent. It's been derailed once before by Parliament, and it'll now be looked at in more detail by a committee. We can talk now to Gina Martin, who launched that campaign right from the beginning. Let's cross over to London to her. Good morning to you, Ms. Martin. Thank you for joining us on the programme this morning. Now, the bill's been derailed once before in Parliament. It's now yesterday gone through the House of Lords. How confident are you that it will become law?
100% confident. I've had the backing of the government since July now, and they've been really, really wonderful. The ministers have been fantastic, and it's one of those things that across party everyone agrees on. So this 100% will become law. We're just seeing it through the process at the moment.
Ms. Miller, you started this campaign after a particular episode yourself. Can you just describe to us what happened to you, why you were inspired to start this campaign?
Yeah, of course. In July 2017, I was at a festival with my sister and two guys I didn't know who were standing behind me in the crowd, took pictures up my skirt. And I was lucky to be able to catch one of them looking at them on his phone, and I took the phone and the guy followed me and I handed it all into the police. And I was told by the police there was nothing that they could do because it's not a sexual offence in England and Wales, but it has been in Scotland for almost 10 years now. So that's why I started the campaign, because I really believe that women of England and Wales should have the same protection that they do in Scotland.
If this comes into law, is there a concern not only that this law might make victims of women more generally, but also that it might put more young men, boys even, on the sex offenders register when perhaps they were acting stupidly rather than, out of acts of perversion?
No, I don't think so. I think with any law that's fit for purpose and that's amended and has different levels of punishment, I think we make sure that it's appropriate and prosecutors take that into account in every situation and every single case. I think the attitude that this is a bit of fun and is a prank is quite damaging, because it's happening so often to young women and young people all over the world, and it's something that we need to stamp out, really.
We've seen this proliferation of mobile phones. There is a sense in a lot of quarters that perhaps legislation has not caught up with technology. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, for sure. I think that's a big part of why this wasn't a sexual offence in the UK, in England and Wales. There's a lot of that going on. Digital technology moves incredibly fast, and how we use it moves incredibly fast. So it's good to see that the government are, prepared to make amendments when they need to on this kind of stuff.